Sup, my friends, and welcome back to the Dragon's Lair. This is the Taoist Dragon of the Epic Peeps fam, but you can call me Toasty, and Happy New Year's! Yeah, so I had to record this ahead of time because currently I'm on break. I'm visiting my family and stuff, and I can't record when I'm here, but I want to just keep this short and sweet. I know you guys are going to go out and do your thing, celebrate, however you like to celebrate. So I just wanted to share a brief story about the biggest party I was ever at. I don't drink and I don't do drugs. I don't mind other people doing it, it's just I don't partake myself. So the biggest party I was ever at, it's like I didn't have a whole lot that I was doing. I was personally fine with it, but I think like my friend was like, that kind of sucks because you don't drink or smoke or whatever. Anyway, so the rule of the house was don't let people upstairs. So I was hired as the unofficial bodyguard. No, not bodyguard. What's that? Bouncer. There we go. It took me long enough, but I was the bouncer. I've never been like big or jacked. I have a nice natural physique, so I'm told, not to sound like a completely narcissistic person, but I'm stronger than I look, and especially in high school, I did like work out and stuff. I had a bit of a belly, but I was strong. I wasn't like as strong as the athletic kids or stuff, but compared to most people, I was pretty strong. So it wasn't completely unreasonable for me to be the bouncer. And I was just sitting in front of the steps upstairs. I'm like, I want to guard this thing. This is fun. It was fun. And I had to like body check some people because, you know, they're starting to drink. And they're like, yeah, I just want to go upstairs. I'm like, nope, you're not allowed to go upstairs. So, and they're like, no, it's fine. It's like, nope, you're not allowed to go upstairs. And they tried to zoom by me. I'm like, no. Eventually, it wasn't even that long into the party, maybe like an hour or so. My friend was like, I feel bad for just having you sit here. You can go and have fun. Don't worry about the stairs and things. Which was a bad mistake, because as soon as I left, the stairs, people did go upstairs and stuff was stolen, but that's not the focus of the story. I was just going around and I was kind of managing the party. I know that doesn't sound like fun and most people like hate that guy. I was trying to do it in a reasonable way. I wasn't not letting people have fun, but I was trying to keep the chaos from getting us in trouble. And it turns out, like, the next party, I believe, literally the next party this person had, the cops were called. So I like to think maybe I was the reason why the cops weren't called. I'm just like making sure doors are closed when people are smoking, making sure they don't like burn the house down because they go to cook something and forget and walk off. And so that's pretty much what I was doing at this party, but it was actually kind of fun. And I was also trying to talk with people and have fun because I was at the party. I was a guest. Some girl hit it on me. I was just walking around, and I kind of like went into the bouncer pose. It just kind of happens naturally when you're in that position. I was like, yeah, I'm the bouncer, just walking around. And my friend was with me at the time, and I went out to the studio because this friend had one of his parents was a teacher, had a studio in their house and stuff. So I went out to like the studio. And so I was just checking on things there. Complete chaos. It was trash the next day. But I was like, oh god, there's nothing I can really do here. I tried to minimize the damage, but I was walking in with my friend and this girl just looks at me And my friend is like, oh yeah, this is the bouncer. And she just looks me up and down and is like, I let you hold me any night, or something like that. I think it was more suggestive, but God, it was years ago. And I was just like, what? The best part of this party was... Oh... My friend felt really bad about this afterwards, but it's funny. It was very funny, and I hope you don't feel too bad, because it wasn't even that bad at the time. The host was just like really wasted, and he did apologize for that, so, you know, don't start, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Don't get upset with him over that. He apologized. It's all cool. But yeah, he's like wasted. And he's like passing out on the couch. So people are trying to get him to lay on his slide. He's like, oh no, I don't want to. It's like, dude, you have to. You don't want to like throw up and drown in your own vomit. He's like, people don't throw up. It's a myth. Literally, seconds later, he just stands up, starts walking towards the door. By the way, none of our shoes were on. I probably should have mentioned that because this is important to the story, because he walks towards the door, and before he gets outside, he starts puking right where my shoes were left. So there's just puke all inside my shoes. He like stumbles outside, leaving a puke trail. It's just like alcohol vomit doesn't smell bad. I think maybe it's beer vomit, maybe other kinds don't. I mean, other kinds of vomit. I'm all messed up. Maybe other kinds of vomit from other alcohol is smellier, but beer vomit really isn't. It's mostly like you're throwing up liquid bread. So that's a plus. But I was like cleaning my shoes for an hour because, yeah, there is puke in them. And I know what you guys are thinking. It's like, why didn't you get upset there, Dragon? Nah, whatever. You know? It wasn't that big of a deal, and in the end it was a funny story that I can tell you guys. And when you guys are partying tonight, just remember, don't throw up in other people's shoes, and yeah, share with me the story of your New Year's exploits when everything's said and done. Happy New Year's, and let's make this one even better than the last. I hope you've enjoyed this dragon story. Pretend like it's a mic and drop it. If you haven't already, I appreciate if you showed that sub and bell button some love. Don't forget sharing is caring. Stay beautiful!